I'm being honest. I don't like to get my hopes up, never like to get my heart crushed. Tell me now if this is over before we start it up.
Hey you guys, what's up and welcome back to yet another YouTube video.
Finally.
Oh my gosh, I know it's been a minute and I'm working on being more consistent. You know, it's just been hard with working and things like that, but we're not about to use that as an excuse. Thank you so much for those of you who've been bearing with me. Thanks to those of you who are supporting me, who've been subscribing to my channel. Everybody that's been like, girl, when is your next video? Have you posted? Here it is. I know y'all been waiting for another video, so I'm finally here today to give y'all a video. And as you know by the title, this is my save money video. This video is going to be about money, income, working, saving, getting to the bag, getting those coins. We all at some point in time have tried to save money and either failed. I know a lot of people who I've spoken to are like, yo, I can't save money, it's so hard. But I'm here today with a few tips. I have like 14 things, so don't mind me if I look down because I'm referencing what I wrote down. But let's get right into this video. I decided I would do this video just to share a few tips on some things that's been working for me as far as saving money for like years now, maybe starting like freshman year. I realized that it was hard saving money. I love to spend. I know I'm not the only one. I like to get clothes. I don't know. It'd be hard. Like y'all know, it'd be hard to save money. You see any little thing in the store, you got money, you picking it up. Any little thing. Walmart. Oh my gosh, I love Walmart. Target. The mall. Like, come on. So I was like, you know what? Let me just do a little video because I recently had to come up on having to save. Tip number one for you guys is to get a savings app. Now, I know there are hundreds of apps out there, but one app that I find works for me is Digit app, D-I-G-I-T. And you find it, you go download it in your app store, and what they ask you to do is they ask you to put your bank information in. You gotta create an account. Create an account, then they ask you to put your bank information in so they can see how much money that you're getting coming in. So let's say you get in $500 every week. So the Digit app reads that and they take out whatever goal you set. So I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but let's say you set a goal that you want to save up. You want to save up $20 in a week, and you have like $500 in your bank account. You say that you set they go in, whether it's the first, second, third. If you say, Digit, I want you to take out money from my account on the second. So second of each month, they'll go in and they'll take out however much they need to take out in order for you to reach that goal. Now, at the end of that goal, or whenever it is that you feel like you want to cut the Digit app, they send all that money straight right back to your bank account. So I think that was really good for me. Funny story, when I first downloaded the Digit app, I knew that it was a savings app, but I didn't know how it worked. So I'm like, yo, why is this app taking money from my account? What the heck is this? Like, I kept seeing it pop up on my bank statement. I'm like, yo, what is this? So I filed a claim against Digit. I filed a claim and ended up getting all the money that I saved, ended up getting it back. So I'm like, yo, it was saving money for me this whole time and I thought it was taking money. I didn't understand it, but going back through it the second time, I definitely understood it more and it has helped me so much. Like, I have so much money saved in Digit from them just taking money from me, and you literally get every cent back, so you don't have to worry about them. They don't charge you to be holding your money or anything like that. They're saving you. Another good thing about Digit is that they text you. So let's say they text you, they'll be like, hey Crystal, you saved so this much this day, and they send you reminders every now and then. So I think Digit, I really love Digit, so give Digit a try. I'm gonna leave the app down below in the description box. Okay, so my tip number 2 is having a goal or an aim in mind, something that you can look forward to. So like for me, I'm saving money to get a car. So that's really what's been motivating me, because I'm like, yo, I can't keep asking people for rides. You know, sometimes it's not always fun having to rely on other people or having to bother other people just to get around. So I'm like, yo, I have to save up. I have to get me a car. Like, I have to. So that's what's really been driving me to save money. So if you set a goal, set something in mind, like let's say, oh, I want to save up to go on a trip next month, or I want to save up to, you know, get yourself a car, whatever it is that you want to save it for, have that in mind and work towards that, because that's definitely what's driving you a lot of times to save your money. My tip number 3 would have to be talk to yourself. Now, I ain't saying go crazy.
Go crazy, go stupid, go crazy.
And just start talking to yourself randomly. What I'm saying is, a lot of times when you hear it out loud, it tends to motivate you even more. You tend to get amped up. So like, for example, with me, I would be like, yo, Crystal, you know you saving to get a car. What are you doing? Why are you about to buy that? You don't need it. Just things like that, I find really helps me. Just being able to hear it. Like, for example, you in school, you tend to remember something when you speak it and write it and see it. So that leads into my tip number 4. Write it down. Write it down, look at it, read it, speak it. Whatever you have to do to remind yourself that you're saving money to work to this goal, or that you're saving money for your future, do that. What I write down is how much I make, how much money I get from other people. Like if my brother gave me some money, I write down how much I spend, just so that you could budget yourself and be able to see, okay, I'm making this much and I'm spending this much. Am I saving at all? What could I do better? And I'm gonna insert a picture so y'all can see exactly what it is that I write, how much I make. I'm about to spill some tea for y'all, how much I make. And just so y'all could get a better understanding of, you know, what you could write that will help you. This probably should have been tip number 1 or tip number 2, but income. Where's your money coming from? Whether that's you work, you have a job, you making money from your job, or whether you get an allowance. Wherever, just make sure you have some type of source. Whether you own your own, you got your own business, whatever it is, that's basically the foundation to even being able to save money. Because if you ain't getting no money, what are you saving? It makes no sense. So definitely look into getting a job if you don't have one. Look into starting your own business. Ask your parents for an allowance, whatever it is that you need to do to get you some coins. Okay, so my next tip for you guys would be staying motivated. So something I do to stay motivated, or something I did, was let somebody know, okay, hey, this is my goal. Whether you talk to your cousin, talk to your mom, talk to a friend, talk to somebody, and let them know what it is. Somebody that you trust, that you know is going to motivate you. Let them know what you have in mind. Let them know what your goal is, so that they can help you, so that they can speak to you, they can keep checking on you. Somebody that can hold you accountable, like an accountability partner. So basically, for me, that was my cousin, that was my mom, my brother, whoever it is for you. Make sure you have somebody who's in your corner, who's motivating you, as long as you're doing it for a positive reason, or something to help better your future. I know a lot of times we need that extra push. Sometimes we can't do it by ourselves, so having somebody that could check up on you, like, hey girl, are you saving? Or hey girl, you don't need that. You don't need to buy that. What you getting that for? I know a lot of people, I have a lot of friends like that who will be like, you don't need to buy that. You don't need it. Like my good friend, she be like, Crystal, you know you don't need that. You know when we get to checkout, you about to put that right back down because you're not even gonna buy it. You know, so just having people like that in your circle, in your corner is really, really, really helpful as far as saving money and working towards whatever goal or aim you have. And if the people around you ain't motivating you, then you need to
cut them off.
Because if they ain't motivating you, they tearing you down. Let me speak on it. They are tearing you down. People who's like, oh, spend this, pay for this, get this, and they not worried about the fact that you have a goal in mind. You need to take another look at your circle. Okay, I believe I'm on tip number 7, but this helped me so much. This might be my favorite tip for you guys. But if you can, get 2 bank accounts. So for me, I have a Bank of America account, and then I also have a New York Credit MCU Credit Union account. So with a credit union account, up until the age of like 24, they don't charge you for like going over. So if you pay, you buy something, you spend some money, and you spend a little bit too much, they don't charge you. As opposed to Bank of America, like let's say I overdraft, they'll charge you $30. Why are you charging me $30? And I already don't have nothing in my account. Why? For what? I found that having 2 bank accounts has helped me a lot as far as the income that I get from my job. Everything that I'm saving up goes into my Bank of America app because I know I'm not spending money from there, so I'm not going to charge me an overdraft fee. As opposed to my credit union account, everything that I'm spending or just things of that sort goes into there. Each check that I get, it goes into my Bank of America account. I don't have to see it. I don't have to touch it. I don't have to worry about it. Sometimes you go in there just to see how much you save in. That helps motivate you too. Okay? I have so much in here. Wow. I'm saving, and sometimes once you see a certain amount, you that motivates you a lot. Like once you see a certain amount, you feel confident, you feel more encouraged. It makes your day, a bit more happier to see, okay, I'm saving, I almost have this much, I'm almost at my goal. I used to be the type of person that would always say, oh, if I don't have it in cash, if I see it on my credit card, I'm going to spend it because I'm just swiping. If it's not in cash, I'm not going to save it. And I had to change that mindset. I had to change that way of thinking because that was limiting my discipline. So I realized that was causing me to change my way of thinking. That was causing me to think, whoa, if it ain't cash, I ain't saving it. Don't do that. Don't limit yourself. You could save money whether it's on your card. You can save money whether it's in cash, as long as you have discipline. And like I said before, you have that goal or that aim in mind, and you got that person motivating you. You can save money whether it's in cash or on a card. Like I really used to be thinking I would only be disciplined if I had cash. That was a negative way of thinking. So definitely don't limit yourself. Which leads me right into my next tip. Do not give up. Do not give up. I know it's hard. I know it's going to be hard. Some days you're going to be like, dang, I really want to buy this Sephora, or I really want to get this cute top or this cute dress from Pretty Little Thing. But do not, please do not give up on saving your money, on spending less. Do not give up. I think that's really important because you see results, and like I said before, you get results, you're becoming more motivated, and it's allowing you to work on your discipline. It's allowing you to say, okay, dang, I saved this much why don't I keep going? I saved this much back then, I could do it right now, you know? So don't give up. Keep going. Okay, so tip number 10, I think we're on tip number 10, would have to be, for me, consistency. The more you're consistent, it helps you. And that's definitely what I'm working on, is being more consistent, not giving up, focusing on my goal. Consistency is honestly key, because like I said before, it helps remind you, okay, I did it one time, I did it a second time, I did it a third time, I did it a fourth time, I could do it a fifth time, I could do it a sixth time. And so that definitely helps you stay focused. It helps you remember what you have in mind. Now, another tip that I have for you guys, I didn't really use this tip much, but I know a lot of people who have, and it's been successful for them, is open up a savings account. So let's say you got Bank of America, like I do. You have your checkings account, and then you have your savings account. Now, I don't really know too much about savings account, because for me, when I was trying to do it, it was confusing and I couldn't understand, as far as them saying you have to have a certain amount in there to start saving and things of that sort. So I believe that too did kind of mess me up as far as wanting to save, and that is also what drove me into thinking, oh well, if I have cash, then I could save. But maybe that might work for you, opening up a savings account. I know I have numerous amount of friends who have savings account and who save. So definitely work on opening up a savings account and see how that works for you. One thing I'll share with you guys is, while saving, I realized that everybody is sitting on at least $1 million right now. The amount of money we spend within a month, within a week, within years, I know I'm not the only one who has this thought, but imagine if you saved every little thing, every little dime that you did not need to spend, how much money you would have right now. And I know that's easier said than done. That's why I was like, yo, let me just make this video. Maybe I could help somebody out, because these few tips have been helping me. But we're all sitting on money. Just to throw something in there that has nothing to do with the topic, invest in yourself. Definitely invest in starting a new business. Invest whatever it is that you can do. Invest in yourself. Invest in your future. You will thank your past and your present self for investing in your future. And we really all dead sitting on mad money right now. Like, I work at this construction site over at this hospital in ATL, and it's like, while working there, you get to experience and you get to see just the guys and stuff working, putting up buildings, building new parts of the hospital. Just, it's so much money that goes into making one building. It's crazy. Millions and millions of dollars get spent on all of these big fancy buildings that we see, and we are sitting on money. There's money out there for you. Do not let money be your main priority, your main goal, but definitely go out there and get a bag, because we are all sitting on money for sure. Another tip I have for you guys is make sure you are budgeting yourself. So like I said before, write it down. Once you see it and you're speaking and you're looking up how much money you made, looking at your numbers, looking at how much you spent, you'll get a better idea of, okay, this is how much is coming in, this how much is coming out, this is how much I need to have, this is, I don't need to buy this, or okay, I can afford this for this week or this month. And prioritize. So buying food would come before buying a top. Like, if you know you're gonna need to eat, well, you know you need to eat, but you don't need to get a top if it's gonna affect you getting something to eat. So definitely write it down so that you can visually see. I am a visual linguistic learner, so that does help me, and I know it'll help a lot of you guys. Okay, so real quick, come with me. So let's say you make $700 a month, which means you're making $350 every 2 weeks. So $350 by those 2 weeks that you work, that's $700 a month. Now let's say out of that $700 you want to, let's say, save $400 from that 7. So you left with $300 to spend. Even you could even raise how much more you save. Instead of saving $400 from that $700, you could say, I want to save $500 and have $200 to spend. That's even more money in your pocket. So save, budget yourself, write everything down. Make sure you keep in track of what's going in, what's coming out. Okay, so I have 2 more tips for you guys. And my second to last tip would be using the envelope method. So I have never used this method before, but I know a lot of people who have, and I've definitely watched videos of people who use it, and it's been a great effect to them. So what you basically do is you get however many envelopes you need and you label them. So 1 envelope is for bills, 1 envelope is for clothes, 1 envelope is for food, 1's for recreational spending, 1's for something that you need to pay, whatever the case is. So you have a envelope, and you know, okay, my phone bill's $200, my rent is $200. That's $400 that you're putting into that envelope to set aside for bills. Now you have another envelope labeled food. You know, okay, I spent $140 for food. You take out that $140, keep it in the envelope, and you set it aside with the bills envelope. So you're helping budget yourself. You're helping keeping abreast of what it is that you need to take care of, instead of spending out all your money and not have money to pay for food, not have money to pay for your bills and things like that. The envelope method really works, and I'm gonna link a video in the description box as well, so you can see how I don't remember her name, but so you can see how she did it, because it really, I would have really tried that. I probably will still try that in the future, and I'm thinking about making a part 2 to this video, because like I said before, I'm learning. This is just the beginning of me saving and things of that sort, so stay tuned for part 2. I think I'm strongly thinking that I will be making a part 2. But my last tip for today for you guys is pray. Pray. No matter what you do, no matter what it is, pray about it. Take it to God. Let God know, speak to him like, Lord, this is how much money I make. This is how much I want to save. This is what I want to save for. This is my aim. This is my goal. And I pray that it's according to your will. And I'm praying that you help me to have discipline. Help me not to spend money on things that I don't need to spend it on. You pray about being able, let's say you don't even make that much money. Let's say you watching this video and you're like, dang, I don't even make that much money, you know, to save up as much as I would like to. Pray about that. Pray about your sources of income. Pray to God and ask him, like, yo, God, I got this much, I want to get this much, and he's gonna come through. I promise you. Pray, have faith, believe, and you're gonna see results. Make sure you're speaking positive things about what it is that you want. Make sure that you're manifesting these things, you're speaking them out loud, so that it's hard to explain, but it's like, once you do that and you manifest it, you speak it, you pray about it, these things are constantly in your mind, and it's constantly helping you to stay focused. It's constantly helping you to build that discipline. It's constantly helping you to remember what it is that you have in mind. These are just like things that are helping you as a person, helping build your character and things of that sort. You build your discipline, you build people around you who's motivating you, you build consistency, you save money. It's a beautiful thing. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that you learned something from this video. Leave in the comments below if there's something that I haven't mentioned that you do. Leave it in the comments below so that, you know, we could drop that in part 2. And if you use any of these tips, please let me know. I really want to know what worked for you guys, what hasn't worked. That is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so that you can be updated about more videos coming in the future. I love you guys. Make sure you're staying safe in this time that we live in.